Right. This is a draft document of a collection of ideas for the Black Bank for Reparations. Good evening. Okay. So, the Black Bank for Reparations draft document update 1st of the 7th, 2020. It's an update from the edition that I put together 2 years ago. That date is wrong. Yes, right. So, purpose. The purpose of the Black Bank for Reparations is to act as a central bank for the IC3 Black or Negro community or nation for the investigation and collection of reparation monies and resources owed to and due to the IC3 Negro or Black nation or community. The Black Bank for Reparations uses the term Black as the most effective way to communicate with the established order on matters relating to a specific people who have been classified as Black, Negro, and codified as IC3. The Black Bank for Reparations will investigate and collect reparation monies and resources owed to and due to the IC3 Negro or Black nation or community, all those who are not IC3 Black people and all who do not want to be identified as Black people have no claim to the reparations monies and resources collected by the Black Bank for Reparations on behalf of the community or nation classified and identified as IC3 Black. Heading: Not a savings bank. The Black Bank for Reparations is not a Black savings bank and will be the first Black bank providing reparation shares for Negroes or Black people and mixed Black people. Heading: Feral Black Finance. That's F-E-R-A-L, Feral Black Finance. The Black Bank for Reparations is a feral financial organization working through all kinds of organizations and institutions for successful reparation claims. Next heading: Reparations payout value. If Black people accept a one-off reparations check or payout and sign the agreement, the globalist banking oligarchy will change the financial system in about 24 hours, and the reparations money will be worth about £6.66. Next heading: Arabs will pay reparations. The Black Bank for Reparations will process reparation claims for the enslavement of black people by the Arabs. Next heading: There is no precedent. The Black Bank for Reparations has no precedent or precedent. The Black Bank for Reparations offers cash rewards for evidence and does not seek a lump sum payout for reparations. Reparation income will be on a claim-by-claim basis. Next heading: IC3 Black Financial Advice and Consultancy Services. The Black Bank for Reparations is being set up by income produced or generated, let me just add that there, generated by racial currency. Oh, I have put the word there. Yeah, let me say that again. The Black Bank for Reparations is being set up by income produced by racial currency, generated by run on the bank or bank run avoidance advisory services and consultancy. Next heading: membership. The Black Bank for Reparations limits membership to these specific groups of people detailed below. IC3 code IC3B1 Black Caribbean, code IC3B2 Black African, code IC3B9 Black Other. These three racial and ethnic categories of black people are the same as Negro people by Black Bank for Reparation standards. These three racial and ethnic categories of black people or Negro people by Black Bank Reparation standards belong to the following specific ethnic groups. Codes: BAFR Black African, BANN Black Angolan, BAOF Other Black African. Just let me double check on that Angolan code just to confirm. Yep, yeah, BANN Black Angolan, BAOF Other Black African, BCON Black Congolese, BCRB Black Caribbean, BEUR, Black European. BGHA, Black Ghanaian. BNAM, Black North American. BNGN, Black Nigerian. BOTB, Black Other. BOTH, any other black background. BSLN, Black Sierra Leonean. BSOM, Black Somali. BSUD, Black Sudanese. The Black Bank for Reparations limits membership to these specific groups of Black mixed race people detailed below. Codes. IC6M1, mixed white and black Caribbean. IC6M2, mixed white and black African. IC6M9, mixed black and any other race or ethnicity. These three racial and ethnic categories of black mixed race people are the same as Negro people mixed with non-black people by Black Bank for Reparations standard, put there by the Black Bank for Reparations standards. These three racial and ethnic categories of black and mixed race people, black mixed race people are the same as Negro people mixed with non-black people belonging to the following specific ethnic groups. Codes. MABL, mixed Asian and black. MBCH, mixed black and Chinese or Oriental. MBOE, mixed black and any other ethnic group. MWBA, mixed white and black African. MWBA, mixed white and black Caribbean. Next heading. Black Bank for Reparations, reparation shares. All monies and resources that come into the Black Bank for Reparations as a result of a successful reparation claim or successful reparation claims are divided into reparation shares, which are calculated based on the deduction of the total percentage value of non-black people in one's family tree. The more non-black people one has in their own traceable lineage, the larger the share of race tax as a percentage will be deducted from one's reparations share. Percentages of one's reparation share will be taken as a race tax from the total reparations share that one is due based on the total number of non-Black people in one's family tree. Next heading. Black Bank for Reparations, Race Tax. So 50% race tax for a non-Black father or mother. 25% race tax for a non-Black grandfather or grandmother. 12.5% race tax for a non-Black great-grandfather or great-grandmother. 6.25% race tax for a non-Black great-great-grandfather or great-great-grandmother. Race tax is applied only once along each of one's direct lines of lineage on one's family tree. The race tax is deducted from the first non-Black person along the lineage lines of one's family tree, so that there will be no further deductions as a result of each of the mixed race people that are born thereafter. Members who are unsatisfied with their reparation share may launch new appeals with new evidence for the IC3 Black community to study the details of each court case and make a final decision based on the weight of evidence. Next heading. Black Bank for Reparations, reduced race tax on appeal. 40% race tax for a non-Black father or mother. 20% race tax for a non-Black grandfather or grandmother. 10% race tax for a non-Black great-grandfather or great-grandmother, and 5% race tax for a non-Black great-great-grandfather or great-great-grandmother. Reduced race tax is applied only once along each of one's direct lines of lineage on one's family tree. After a successful appeal decision in favor, the reduced race tax is deducted from the first non-Black person along the lineage lines of one's family tree, so that there will be no further deductions as a result of each of the mixed race people that are born thereafter. Members who are unsatisfied with their reparations share may launch new appeals with new evidence for the IC3 Black community to study the details of each court case and make a final decision based on the weight of evidence. So reparation shares payout, 100% share for a full Black person, 75% share for a 3/4 Black person, 50% share for a half black person, 25% share for a quarter black person, 12.5% share for an eighth black person, and 6.25% share for a 16th black person. Next heading, Black Bank for Reparations, Share and Status. All monies and resources that come into the Black Bank for Reparations as a result of a successful reparation claim are divided into reparation shares and will not be distributed directly to members of the Black Bank for Reparations. Reparation shares are used to gauge one's membership status, rank, and authority within the Black Bank for Reparations. The higher the percentage of IC3 black people in one's family, tree, or lineage, the higher one's status, rank, and authority within the Black Bank for Reparations. The Black Bank for Reparations members form a disciplined IC3 Black nation. The Black Bank for Reparations becomes the IC3 Black National Central Bank. Next heading, Black Bank for Reparations Racial Ranking. An IC3 black member of a different black ethnic group cannot outrank an IC3 black member of another black ethnic group under any circumstances. Codes. IC3B1 Black Caribbean officers are responsible for the conduct of IC3B1 Black Caribbean affairs. IC3B2 Black African officers are responsible for the conduct of IC3B2 Black African affairs. IC3B9 Black other officers are responsible for the conduct of IC3B9 Black other affairs. If an IC3 black member outranks an IC3 black member of another black ethnic group, the situation must be brought before a tribunal or community court so that the causes and reasons of the incident can be thoroughly examined and fully examined for the record. The Black Bank for Reparations racial ranking system does not necessarily apply to those who are members of the various projects and investments that are funded and financed by the Black Bank for Reparations. The Black Bank for Reparations racial ranking system is designed to maintain discipline and order within the Central Black Bank. Next heading, Black Bank for Reparations Mixed Race Racial Ranking. An IC6 Black Mixed Race member cannot outrank an IC3 black member under any circumstances. If an IC6 black mixed race member outranks an IC3 black member, the situation must be brought before a tribunal community court so that the causes and reasons of the incident can be thoroughly examined and thoroughly explained and fully examined for the record. Next heading, Black Bank for Reparations, Projects and Investments. The Black Bank for Reparations members enjoy the benefits of monies and resources that come into the Black Bank for Reparations by getting training, education, employment, and participation in projects and investments designed and approved by the Black Bank for Reparations members to repair and develop the IC3 Black communities which form parts of the IC3 Black nation. The Black Bank for Reparations racial ranking system does not necessarily apply to those who are members of the various projects and investments that are financed by the Black Bank for Reparations. The Black Bank for Reparations racial ranking system is designed to maintain discipline and order within the central Black Bank. Next heading, Black Bank for Reparations mediation. The Black Bank for Reparations will act as an intermediate body to collect and or negotiate benefits, monies and resources on behalf of the members of the IC3 Black and IC6 Black mixed race community. The Black Bank for Reparations will have teams of trained and educated experts on particular issues that will prove relevant to effective reparation claim negotiation. Next heading, the Black Bank for Reparations outreach. The Black Bank for Reparations will organize regular events to raise awareness of the Black Bank for Reparations throughout the IC3 Black communities and IC6 Black mixed race communities in order for those people to share the benefits of monies and resources that come into the Black Bank for Reparations as a result of successful reparation claims by partaking in training, education, employment, and participation in projects and investments designed and approved by the Black Bank for Reparations members to repair and develop the IC3 Black communities which form parts of the IC3 Black nation. The Black Bank for Reparations outreach program will seek to encourage members of other races and ethnicities to provide evidence that helps to secure successful Black reparations claims. The Black Bank for Reparations will reward generously anybody who submits evidence that helps to secure successful Black reparation claims. Black Bank for Reparations, tradable and untradable assets. The Black Bank for Reparations will divide proceeds of successful reparation claims into tradable and untradable assets. Tradable assets. Tradable assets will be used to acquire further evidence that could lead to further successful Black reparations claims. Untradable assets. Next heading, untradable assets. Untradable assets will be returned to their place of origin or used to value. Sorry, so again, untradable assets will be returned to their place of origin or used to value, used to add value, add value to IC3 Black identity and as cultural and educational material for future generations. Heading: Black Bank for Reparations and the International Department for Black Settlements, the IDFBS. The International Department for Black Settlements, IDFBS, Department of the Black Bank for Reparations, is an IC3 Black international financial department constituted and controlled by all Black departments of the Reparation Bank, which fosters international Black monetary and financial cooperation. The International Department for Black Settlements, the IDFBS, carries out its work through its meetings, programs, and through the Black Bank for Reparations by hosting international groups pursuing global IC3 Black financial stability and facilitating their interaction. The International Department for Black Settlements also provides banking services, but only to central Black banks and other international IC3 Black organizations, institutions, and projects. So that's the end of the first draft update since 2018 of the Black Bank for Reparations rules. And that's on record. And that's it for tonight. Nobody's here, so there's no questions. Let me double check. There's no questions. No response. No feedback. No criticisms. So we'll call this session over for tonight. And I'll do a further update of that draft, trying to make things a bit clearer and correct any mistakes. And then I'll do another reading shortly. So have a good evening. Until next time. Goodbye.